Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be me showcasing this beautiful, beautiful hair. So if this is your first time watching, please do not hesitate to click that subscribe button. If you are into makeup, hair, beauty, fashion videos, I post all of those, so make sure you click that subscribe button. Also, make sure your notification bells are clicked. A lot of you have been telling me again that you have not been getting my notifications, so just make sure that your notification bells are clicked. If it's already clicked, click it and then click it again. Alright you guys, so I did get some new hair, and so I wanted to show you guys this hair. I've got a lot of questions about my hair lately, specifically about frontals and if I wear frontals, and if so, just how the hell do you make them work? You guys, let me tell you, I am still trying to figure that out, okay? But I thought I would make this video with us kind of doing it together and me showing you just my frontal routine at the moment. It's probably gonna change because I'm noticing every single time I do one, I'm noticing the different mistakes that I'm making. This is only my third time doing a frontal, and this is how it turned out. I'm gonna give you the specs of the hair, and then I'm going to shut up and let you watch the clips of me actually applying this wig. So I will make sure to have all of the information down below, but this hair is from haloladyhair. You can get it from AliExpress or Amazon. You guys know I shop for everything on Amazon, so that is super convenient, and it's also Amazon Prime, so it'll come in 2 days. This hair came 2 days via DHL, and it just came in a plastic bag like this. This is the 12-inch Brazilian lace straight bob is what it's called, and I didn't do any cutting to the hair or anything like that, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. I believe it's made to be a middle part, but I just kind of shifted it a little bit, made myself a side part, so this side is a little bit longer because I kind of moved the hair like that and just shifted it on my head. But I like my dominant side of my bobs to be a bit longer, so I'm really feeling this look right here. As I told you guys, this is only my third time doing a frontal, so I'm still making mistakes and trying to clean those up, but I think it came out pretty good. The hair is super soft. I mean, really, really soft. I'm really loving this hair. My only con about this wig so far is that it doesn't give you much space for parting. So in the frontal, usually I like it when you get 3 to 4 inches of parting space. In this wig, you get about 2. So if you guys can see that, that's literally all of the parting space in this frontal, so that's not one of my favorite things about the wig. I do think you need more parting space, but as you can see, I made it work. I don't think it looks too bad, but I would like it if there was more parting space. But other than that, I think this wig is beautiful, and I would definitely recommend it, especially if you are a frontal beginner. One, because it's very inexpensive. This wig, if you look on Amazon right now, is $69.99, so super inexpensive. And then it's just really easy to work with. Like, the lace was really easy to work with, and I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. I think shorter lengths are really good for those like hair wig beginners. Shorter lengths they let you make your mistakes, and they're a lot more forgiving with shorter length hair, in my opinion, versus longer length hair. But go ahead and watch the clips on how I applied this wig, and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so let's get started. As you can see, my hair is all braided to the back. I've had these braids in for about 2 weeks, so they're fine. Just have it braided to the back. Your hair just needs to be contained. I've also done this where I took all of my hair when it wasn't braided and just took it into a very low ponytail, like a low flat ponytail to the back. That works too, but braids seems to give me the flattest look, so I like using braids. But I'm gonna go ahead and start by just kind of gelling my edges back a little bit. So I'm gonna take this Got to Be Ultra Glued Invincible styling gel. This stuff, I'm sure you guys have seen this. I'm gonna take it and I'm just going to kind of gel my edges back a little bit. Alright, so now that my edges are like laid down as best as they're gonna be, I'm gonna take, just dropped it, I'm gonna take a wig cap, and this one is really close to my skin tone, so it's gonna look nice up under the wigs. I'm just gonna take it and put it on my head. like such. Alright, so as you can see, I have the wig cap on my head, and what I'm going to do is take some of this Got To Be Glued Blasting Freeze Spray right here, and I'm just going to spray it all over the hairline because we want to make sure the cap stays down. Not an expert, okay? This is just how I do it, how I've been learning to do it. This is only like my 3rd time doing a frontal, so I just want to point that out. But we're just gonna wait until it dries. You can use a blow dryer or you can just wait it out. So here's the cap after all the excess lace is cut off. Something that I like to do is go around the perimeter with a little alcohol just to clean my skin before we put the Got To Be Glued on there. But as you can see, it lays down pretty well. The color is good for my skin tone, and essentially it looks like a bald cap. So let's go ahead and clean up the forehead area. So next we're gonna customize this cap even more by adding some face powder on it. So I'm just gonna take this BH Cosmetics Studio Pro powder and I'm gonna add it to the cap. So you can really see what a difference that made on the cap. You guys can really definitely see the difference. Once you put that makeup on, it just looks super flush. So let's go ahead and apply the wig. This is the wig that I'm using. I tried to do a little bit of customizing the frontal. Don't think I did enough. I was afraid to have bald spots, so I may have to go back in and do some more like plucking of the frontal, but this is what I did. It's okay. This is the first time I've ever really plucked a frontal and tried to thin it out, so this is what we came up with. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try it on the head. I have not taken off the excess lace yet, so you guys can see it's still there. I just want to see how this fits on the head, and let me go ahead and adjust these straps first. This wig does come with 4 combs and then also adjustable straps, so it should lay pretty snug on your head. Yeah, I don't think I plucked enough, so I'm gonna have to go back in maybe and pluck some more, maybe while it's on my head, but could definitely be thinned out a little more. The top is still like super thick, definitely thicker than I want it, but this is where we are so far. And this wig here, it does not have a lot of parting space. It has like 2 inches of parting space, which it would be nice to have like 3 or 4 just to part the hair back, but yeah, it stops like right here, like super close to the front. So that is a negative about this wig. Would love it to have more parting space, but it is what it is. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm gonna get ready to go ahead and cut the lace off. So I'm just gonna take my scissors again and start cutting. And I'm gonna go in like sections so I don't screw anything up. And I'm just gonna create cuts right here. So I'm going in sections. And what I like to do is cut at like a zigzag motion. I don't want to cut it like stark straight across. So I'm just gonna learned super quickly about cutting lace is that you cannot add lace back once you cut it. So be very careful and go slowly if you have to cutting that lace. Like, I could have probably cut it a lot faster, but it would have looked a lot worse, I'm sure. And I still think I might have cut a little bit too much, but we're gonna work through that. Still actually looks pretty darn good. Like really flush to the skin. Alright, so I just finished my plucking, and I'm sorry you guys, I thought the camera was rolling when I put the wig back on, but it wasn't. But this is how it looks. I think it could still stand to use a little more, but this looks so much better. And honestly you guys, I really don't even have to glue this down. It looks really, really good. But I am gonna glue it down because I don't want to fuss with it. So I just gotta pin the top of my hair back, and I wet the hair up here just to keep all of the hair out the way because we're gonna get ready to glue. So what I'm gonna do is just pull the lace back a bit like this. Just gonna pull the lace back. Make sure it's all like straight. See, this side always lifts up for me, which I hate. I hate that, but we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and take my Got To Be Glued again. And I also have this like little baby like popsicle stick that I got from Sally's, and it just helps give an even thin layer onto my skin. So I'm gonna take some of the Got To Bead, and I'm just gonna start applying it. And let's see, we'll start to apply it in sections. So and what I try to do also is push it forward, so anywhere that the cap may be lifting a little bit, the glue can sit on the cap and just kind of push it back down some. And it does take a while to dry, so I'm gonna take my blow dryer on cool and just try to speed up the process a little bit because we're gonna do this 3 times. All right, let's go ahead and apply the wig. Try to keep the lace super flat. Take the end of this like metal rat tail comb, and I'm gonna go in and just push down on the wig. I don't want to make the glue white with my fingers, so that's why I'm gonna do it this way. So while the glue is drying, I'm just gonna take a scarf and go ahead and put it around the perimeter of my head to help everything lay down. Alright, so I took the scarf off, and as you can see here, I had glue down further than I wanted it to be. And now there's glue a little bit in the hair and then also on my forehead. So just make sure you're careful when you're putting your glue onto your head that you have it in the right spots, because clearly I had it a little too far down. So I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and just wipe away these glue marks, and hopefully it comes right off. I don't know, but we'll see. But that's really it, you guys. As you can see, the wig didn't give me too many issues. It was super easy. Well, I wouldn't say super easy to apply, but I think once I get the hang of things, it'll just be a lot more easy to apply my frontals. And a wig like this was such a great wig to practice with, just because it's not super thick, and honestly, it was a dream to work with. It really, really was. I think I did a pretty good job for it being one of my first times, and yeah, that's really it. So if you guys have any tips or tricks for me, let me know down below how you do your frontal. Maybe when I get better at it, I will do a video on me customizing the frontal, but here's kind of as much as I plucked it. I could have probably plucked it a lot more, but that's just, I don't know, that's about as far as I went because I was scared to over pluck, but I'm sure I could have probably plucked it a lot more. So let me know if this video was helpful for you, if this answered a lot of the questions that you guys have had, and if there's any other things that you guys would like to know and like to see me try, definitely let me know down in the description box. All in all, I would definitely recommend this hair. Check out Halo Lady Hair. It'll all be down below in the description box. Click the link, get you a new wig, sis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.